And she said, well, I'm 85, but I'm also recovering from cancer. And I said, but I made my purpose that, I'm not going to die in bed. I'm going to die running. And you start making friends. And that is a social piece is important also to live longer. It's a matter of escapism. I mean, if we start like, for example, I love to, the cross country, which is basically to run in the countryside, in the hills, in the mountain. And then that is it's more difficult, but it's better because you are reconnecting with the nature. In some, because I would like to give time for the other presenter, the fact that you can be one with nature, the fact that you can improve your circulatory system, that you can reduce your depression, your anxiety, the stress, that you are going to be running on endorphin, that is going to make you happy, then it make you healthy. But basically, as I mentioned for you before, there is a lot for us to talk. This is an act of self-love. When you start running, you are doing this because you love yourself and you want to live longer and you want to be better and you don't want to be in the doctor every week with some malady. But that is the case. Just start moving, start swimming, start walking, and if you can, start running. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ramon. We're going to just quickly circle back to the titles of the presentations since we didn't have a chance to do that before. So the first presentation, the coaching specialties and well-being, ways to happiness, meaning, and flourishing, that was presented by Dr. Pina, and Dr. Reiki presented unity of self, mindfulness for mind, body, and soul, creating harmony in a disharmonious world. And we just heard from Ramon Blandino, running, coaching, and happiness. And coming up, my presentation is coming up, Kara Haid Uzan, it's on wellness coaching and ADHD. Rosara Van Riel's presentation, emotional eating and coaching, followed by Rosa Saldana, Think Again. Then we have Dr. Juan Carlos Medina's addiction and coaching, Evelyn Fonseca's presentation, goal setting theories and AI coaching. And we wrap up the presentations with Andy Jimenez, distance running, coaching, the Run Fit approach. Thank you. I'm going to hand the floor back over to Evelyn now.
Thank you, Kara. Thank you for presenting those. So now I'm going to present Kara to everyone. So Kara Haid Uzan is a graduate of Teachers College, Columbia University. Kara holds a master's degree in counseling psychology and education and a bachelor's degree in mass communication and advertising from Townsend State. Kara's additional graduate studies include master's coursework in public relations at NYU and master's coursework in information systems architecture at Johns Hopkins University and C programming. She currently works as a mental health counselor, LP, at Hispanic Mental Health Counseling. As a counselor, Kara works with couples, families, individuals, children, and groups using a person-centered cognitive behavior approach. Kara's other duties at Hispanic Mental Health Counseling include running the women's group, an initiative coordinator for Cura 100. Kara works under the supervision of President and CEO, Dr. Jorge Pina. Previously, she worked as a middle school counselor at the Center School and West End Secondary School in Manhattan, and she is recognized for her compassion, dedication, and open-mindedness. She has lived in Manhattan for the past 25 years and works remotely in New York and Turkey. And without further ado, here is Kara to present her presentation on wellness coaching and ADHD.
Thank you, Evelyn. I'm just going to share my presentation. All right, can everyone see this? Yes. Okay, perfect. So my presentation is on wellness coaching for ADHD, and the presentation is going to explore the role of wellness coaching in helping individuals with ADHD thrive. So let's start with a global perspective. If I can get my slide to change. Hold on, we've got some technical difficulties. There we go. All right, so the global perspective, the prevalence, ADHD, it affects millions worldwide. with estimates suggesting that 5% of children and 2.5% of adults have the condition. And boys are more likely to be diagnosed with ADHD than girls. There's a ratio of approximately 2-to-1 in children, and in adults, the gender gap narrows. Now, the impact is that ADHD can significantly impact academic, your professional, your social life. It can create challenges with attention, with focus and organization. And children with ADHD are 3 times more likely to drop out of school compared to their peers. That I didn't know. And adults with ADHD, this is a mind-blowing number. They're estimated to have an annual loss in productivity, remember this is global, of about 77 billion due to absenteeism, underemployment, and job challenges. Right, so let's look at a case scenario. So some of the challenges. Imagine that a student who struggles to stay organized, complete assignments on time, and manage their time effectively. You know, it might have been years ago that this child was told just to sit down, to pay attention, try harder, you know, without that diagnosis. So the impact is that their ADHD symptoms can hinder their academic performance, impacting their self-esteem and motivation. And we see this a lot. I saw it as a counselor. I saw it at the middle school level. I've seen it at the high school level. There's all kinds of research done. You know, there's a reason why the research is done with a lot of college students, because they're particularly affected. They really feel the impact. All right, then let's go to the different components of treatment. So ADHD treatment's a multifaceted approach. So if we start with medication, medications like the stimulants can help improve focus and concentration, but are often used in conjunction with other treatments. And that's where therapy or the coaching comes in, those pieces. So the medication, these can treat the core symptoms of ADHD. They can treat the inattention, the hyperactivity, the impulsivity, but it's not going to teach the skills. It's not going to teach you skills, and it's not going to address the emotion regulation. So then we go to therapy. So therapy, let's say cognitive behavioral therapy, that's going to help you develop the mechanisms, improving self-awareness and managing symptoms effectively. And it's going to address that emotional behavior and the social challenges that are related to the ADHD symptoms. So you'll improve your emotion regulation problems, and you'll learn the problem-solving skills, and you can address the co-occurring conditions like anxiety and depression. And then the last piece of a multifaceted approach could include coaching, which is very beneficial. So wellness coaching provides a personalized support, right? And there's accountability. There's somebody that's checking on you, and you get strategies tailored for navigating your particular challenges that you have with ADHD. So you're going to see improvement day to day with your functioning, with your life skills. Now, it's not a substitute for therapy or the medication, and it doesn't address the deeper emotional issues. All right, so the next one. So when might medication be necessary? So let's take a look. So if you've got severe symptoms, you want to consider the medication when ADHD symptoms significantly impact daily life. They're causing, you know, significant distress or functional impairment. You can't get to work. You're not getting your schoolwork done. You know, it's impairing your relationships. So that's when you can't complete your task. You're not able to follow instructions. And again, I said maintaining relationships. So treatment options. Medication can be effective for managing the core ADHD symptoms, but it should be part of a holistic treatment. And it's most often effective when it's combined with therapy or coaching or behavioral interventions. Okay, so now let's look at therapy. So what's happening in the therapy? You're building skills and strategies. One, there's self-awareness. So therapy is going to help the individuals understand their ADHD and the impact on their lives. It's going to promote self-acceptance and understanding. 2, you've got coping skills that you'll learn. You'll get, you know, tools for managing your time, organizing your tasks, overcoming distractions. So you're improving your daily functioning. And finally, there's some problem solving. So you'll develop strategies for addressing the challenges, building resilience, and finding solutions to overcome those obstacles. And for adults with ADHD, therapy is going to help you in the workplace. It's going to help you with your challenges there, with your relationships, and managing your co-occurring conditions. Now, you do want to take in consideration that it's time intensive, and it can take weeks or months to see noticeable changes. And so consistency for this is the key. And let's see, and now on to, here we are, while we're here, the power of wellness coaching. So with wellness coaching, we've got goal setting, we've got accountability, and some personalized strategies. So with goal setting, your coach is going to help set realistic and achievable goals tailored to you, right? Fostering a sense of purpose and motivation. And there'll be accountability. They're going to have you check in. Maybe it's a phone call, maybe it's your session, and they're going to track and provide accountability and support. So you're going to help, they're going to help you stay on track. And you'll also get personalized strategies. So the coach will develop a customized action plan for your individual needs and your preferences. And this is to promote not just in the here and now, but long-term success. So we've got a lot of benefits from ADHD coaching. There's practical solutions, right? You're managing your schedules, you're going to meet deadlines. There's an increased self-awareness. Individuals are going to recognize their strengths. You've improved your quality of life.